Well, we haven't seen that much. I know the Tucson game was a little bit similar, but it seemed to me this was a different. Like you guys had control of the game, and it slipped away pretty quickly. How do you feel like it happened there in the last couple minutes where it kind of slipped away?
Yeah, I see it almost the same. Again, we had control of the game, took a stupid penalty, did the same thing in Tucson, didn't get the job done, and then yeah, another goal against, and here we go again. So it's unfortunate, but overall it was just, I thought we just didn't play good right from the start. We had a good stretch though in the second period, but other than that, but again, we were up, we had full control, so should have brought it home, but we didn't, and so many goals against in the last few minutes in the last two games. That's just not acceptable. So again, I gotta look at some more video, but it's frustrating for sure.
I know you said obviously you want to look at it again. Do you feel like it's not the execution? Is it just kind of bad bounces? Do you feel like you guys can clean things up in those late game situations?
Yeah, no, we just have to be smarter. All right, that first of all, we got to be smarter. Again, starts with penalties. Then on the ice, feels like we're always losing sticks and stuff like that. It doesn't matter if it's a goalie or a defenseman. And the guys who you gotta dig in hard, right? You gotta it's just not good enough. And you're out there for a reason, and you gotta take advantage. And again, those are the things I think us coaches we're gonna remember that for next time. Because end of the day, I just need guys to get it done. And 2 in a row, maybe it's on me. I picked the wrong guy.
You mentioned a strong second period. You guys outshot them 21-4 that period. What do you think you guys were doing so well that period?
No, we played ahead. We kept it in their zone quite a bit. We played simple. We played behind them. That's all we want. That's our game. And again, in the first period, I think we have a lot of turnovers, and they were dangerous on their rushes a little bit. So we just have to make sure we're gonna control the puck a little bit better and leave him out of the penalty box. So that was our goal in the third period, and yeah, the rest is history.
The line of Lee, Stunica, and Ward were probably the best line before the All-Star break for the last month. Today they were pretty quiet. On the last goal, it looked like Stunica was in the passing lane, didn't get a stick down. What did you see from that line today, maybe specifically Stunica?
Yeah, no, Stutz I think was the better one from that line, but again, I think it started a little bit in Tucson. That line, they let it slip a little bit, but again, they play their best when they play good defense, and right now they don't. So, and that hurt us a little bit. It hurts them as a line, as an individual. So that's something they have to figure out, because if not, then it's gonna hurt all of us. So I know all three of them can play better. And hopefully next game.
I know right now you have a lot of bodies. Rotating guys around. The fourth line was different today, but they were able to produce. What have you seen from those guys, Frankie, Mads, to still come up with production even though they're getting less minutes now?
Yeah, no, I thought they had a good start, a good first period, and then penalties started a little bit, and then they gave us a goal, what we needed, I think, to get us going, and overall it was okay.
And you're able to reunite Joe Hickinson and Jack Millar, and it seemed like they were playing a lot of minutes and they played pretty strong. What have you seen from them tonight and the last couple of nights that they've been together?
Yeah, no, they if you look back in the last, I don't know how many games and how many weeks, they've been very solid. I think if you look Jonesy and Boother, those two have been very solid too. So, so we were winning games for a reason. And again, don't get me wrong, it's just today was a frustrating game for us. Those guys were out there again too. They gotta get that job done too. So, but overall they are good. It's just disappointing today.
Would you like to see anything different during 3-on-3? It's hard to coach that. If you lose the faceoff, you're chasing it right away. But you've had more chances now in 3-on-3. Earlier in the season, there weren't many overtime games. Might you guys look to change some things and do some things differently in that situation?
It's tough. I mean, like you said, it's tough to practice. I think we, in the past, not today, but in the past, we had some chances too, and it could go either way. Yeah, it's. I don't know how to answer you that question. So, we have to find a way. That's why sometimes I try to find the right mix of pairs too, like forwards or even D, just to get us a win, basically. We're still searching for that.